Hi, my name's John and I'm going to tell you how to keep your camera clicking. Alright, so doesn't matter how good a camera you got, how much you spent on it, how much your lenses, you need two things for your camera to work. One is batteries and the second is memory cards. So I'm going to give you a quick few tips to make sure that you can keep your camera going. It may sound stupid, but just bear with me, okay? First tip, tip number one. Buy spares. Buy spare batteries. Multiple. Get lots of them. Buy spare cards. Multiple cards. Get lots of them. Because if you run out of batteries or you run out of your cards, you can't do anything. It doesn't matter how much gear you've got, doesn't matter how expensive the lens is. If you can't actually take any pictures because you've got no batteries or no space on your card, it's pointless. So my first tip, and it's really simple, just buy spares. Now, it doesn't matter if you buy brand batteries, for example. There's many off-brand batteries, third-party batteries that work just as well. You've just got to make sure you get one which is compatible with your camera. And memory cards, just have a spare memory card. Make sure you have a spare memory card because there's nothing worse than having to look at the back of your LCD and try and delete pictures. You're going to delete things you don't want to delete, either by accident or because you don't even know that they're good, because the LCD in the back of your camera sucks. Okay? So first thing, have multiples. Now this leads me to tip number two. Having lots of something doesn't particularly mean you can use it. It doesn't mean it's good. So my tip number two is manage your spares. So the way I go around this with batteries, so here you have a Canon battery. Now there's a cool feature with Canon batteries, and that is it comes with one of these little battery cases, covers, and there's a little hole here. This little hole is the shape of a battery, and what you're meant to do on the back of your battery, you have blue and a black part, and when you put it over, you put it one way to say it's full and one way to say it's empty. Now I did that for a long time, but I struggled because actually if the lighting's not good or anything else, I couldn't see in my bag which one was full and which one was empty. So what I did is I put two stickers, green and red. It's very simple. So I know when a battery's full and ready to use, it's green. After I've taken it out of the camera and it's empty, it's red. I can tell straight away from a distance whether it's green or red. So that's my first tip. Keep your spare batteries and know which ones are good to go and which ones aren't. And for memory cards, many people, you end up inheriting a lot of memory cards. So I keep my memory cards in a wallet like this. And you may see that some are the right way around and some are the wrong way around. And the way I deal with this is, if a card is ready to go, it's facing up. That means it's formatted, I can put it into my camera and shoot away without concern. If it's the wrong way around, it means I've used it, it's full, or it's got pictures on there, and I am keeping them on there until I make sure all my backup system's done. Okay? So this way, I'm managing my cards. I don't have to put it in, make sure it's empty, worry about deleting things I shouldn't delete, because if it's the wrong way around, I do not touch it. And then what I do before I go out on another shoot is I make sure I clean my whole wallet, I have everything backed up, and I have everything ready to go. But when I'm out, this is simple. I need to change a card, bang, grab it, done. Need this, I need an SD card, grab it, done. And as soon as it's done, as soon as I've used it, put it back, reverse way around. This way I know not to touch that card. Now, that's my second tip. Again, seems simple, but I quite often see people either not having any backup battery with them. I've been on many safaris and people's cameras have died, or they've run out of room on their memory card and they're frantically trying to delete pictures so that they can shoot the next animal. In doing so, you run the risk of deleting images you don't want to delete, and you're missing your time shooting, and you're looking at the back of your camera, you're not out there actually shooting, so don't bother. Memory cards are cheap. They really are. So this is actually another thing I do. In every single one of my bags, I have a 4GB SD card, just hidden away in a pocket. Pretty much every single one of my bags I would even consider putting a camera in, I have an SD card thrown in. Over the years, I've accumulated them, you get given them free gifts, and I always keep them in the bag. So even if I forget my wallet with my memory cards in, I have an emergency 4GB, and 4GB isn't a lot, but 4GB is better than nothing if your card runs out. Okay? My third tip on how to manage these two absolutely essential bits of material is to choose when to change them. Now, I don't wait for my batteries to be completely dead before I change them. And the same with a card. It doesn't matter. It can have 20, 30, 40, 50, even 100 shots still left on the card. But if there's a dead space in my shoot, if I'm out on safari and we're just driving along, we're not seeing much, or we've stopped for whatever reason and there's nothing to shoot, that's when you change your battery. That's when you change your card. You can remember there's a few shots on there just in case of absolute emergency, either in the battery or the thing, but don't wait till it's dead. Because if you wait till it's dead, you wait till it's full, it's because you're shooting. You're shooting and the battery dies, you've got to stop shooting, do it, and you may miss the moment. Same with the memory card. Don't wait for it to be completely full before you change it. Keep an eye on it, change it when you have an opportunity to change it so you don't miss the shooting chance. All right, 3 very simple techniques, 3 very simple tips to manage 2 very key components of your camera, 2 overlooked components of your camera. If you don't have any power and you don't have any space, you don't have any images. All right, thanks very much. Bye-bye.